Policy Risk Associate Michelle Rundy avoids the perils of a carnivorous menu at her veggie-focused pick. She can choose global selections, all inspired by the Supreme Master Ching Hai in San Jose at a place called Vegetarian House.
Vegetarian food leaves a deep impression on our nature. It's kind, it's peaceful, it's compassionate. If the whole world adopts a vegan diet, it'll change the destiny of humankind. Hi, I'm Sunny. Welcome to the Vegetarian House in San Jose. The Vegetarian House was opened by the Supreme Master Ching Hai 21 years ago. She's an extremely compassionate, loving being. We hope to show that people eating a vegan diet is not only great for your health, but also great for the environment and great for the animals' health also. We're 100% vegan and we have a large selection of gluten-free options. Food is cooked and prepared with love, with the finest organic ingredients we can find. We're a green business and the restaurant uses 100% sustainable energy. A lot of people don't realize, but a vegan saves 1.3 million gallons of water a year. A vegan can leave the shower on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for an entire year and not use as much water as a meat eater. We did a survey and we discovered that over 50% of our customers are not actually vegetarians, but they enjoy the food and they feel great after eating it. If you're coming into the restaurant, be prepared to let your taste buds be dancing with delight. You know, there's a great menu and we've got a fresh organic fruit vegetable juice bar and we've got a baby grand piano you can play and it's lots of fun. You'll enjoy it.
All right, let's talk a little bit, Michelle, about the difference between being a vegetarian and a vegan.
Absolutely. So if you're a vegetarian, that usually just means you're not eating actual like animal flesh, like meat, beef, chicken, etc. If you're vegan, you're not eating anything, no animal byproducts. So that includes dairy, eggs, and even honey, depending on what kind of level of veganism you're at.
Right.
I'm a vegan, 100% no animal byproducts for me, have been for 7 years.
All right, and let's talk about Vegetarian House.
My aunt recommended it, and it was just a fantastic little mecca of vegan food. There's something for every cuisine. There's Western, there's Thai food, there's Indian food.
You can get a BLT, can't you?
Yeah, exactly that. You can get anything you want. I love the mushroom soup. I'm a big soup fan, and I usually get the big bowl to start, sometimes just for myself, sometimes I share. It has a variety of mushrooms inside, so shiitake, some udon, enoki, a wonderful rich miso broth, and it's really hearty and a great way to start the meal. I also really enjoy the Sea Fruits Grill. It's an entire array, it's an appetizer, and you'll get these little rice circles come to your plate with hot water on the side, and you can dunk it yourself, and you have a whole platter that you can assemble your own little spring roll. So you have lots of fresh herbs, and you get a fake fish is what they call it, but it's actually
fish. I like that.
Exactly, and it's so flavorful. It's blackened on the outside, it has a seaweed coating, and you throw it in your rice paper along with some noodles, maybe some lettuce or some cucumber, and you make your own. It's really fantastic.
Wonderful. Well, you're a vegan as well, aren't you, David? And so what did you find to eat at this restaurant?
To start with, I had the soy lemongrass kebabs. These things are little balls of perfection. They have the texture of meat, and I love lemongrass, and they're savory and chewy and just wonderful.
Ganesh, where did you start on your trip to Vegetarian House?
I actually went with my brother's family with 2 nephews, and we started with spring rolls and Japanese tempura. We felt that the batter was a little too thick and a little oily, but the sauce that the Japanese tempura came with was very interesting. It was tangy, soy-based, with green onions. That was really interesting. And then our favorite dish was the Malaysian curry chow mein. It had a coconut-based spicy gravy, really tasty. And then we also tried the spicy cha-cha, which felt like a cross between onion rings and calamari.
It's got a good name though, Spicy Cha-Cha.
Yeah, spicy cha-cha. It was yam-based inside, the filling was, which had a pretty interesting taste as well.
There really is no end to options, especially when it comes to substitute like fake meats, analog meats sometimes they're called, which lots of places I feel like don't get right, but there's so many different kinds, like the yam-based ones, they have seitan-based, so there's a lot of, even within fake meat world, there's a lot of options.
What about the kelp noodles?
I absolutely love those. That is one of my go-to appetizer favorites. They are these thin, they look like cellophane noodles, but they're kelp-based, and it makes it very light. They're not filling at all, and it comes with these incredibly fine julienne red bell peppers and onions, snow peas, and I have tried to replicate this at home. It cannot be done. They must have someone back there just working magic. And it has this wonderful kind of a miso-like dressing on it a little bit. It is very flavorful, great crunch to the noodles. I get that almost every time I go.
What else should they get or other people get when they go? What are your favorites?
I, as an eggplant lover, there's a Szechuan eggplant dish. It comes with a really thick, garlicky sauce, and in fact, there's so much sauce that I end up dunking usually food from other dishes into that sauce. It's completely tender eggplant with some red bell peppers and onions sauteed all together, and it just has this wonderful punch of flavor, very salty, that soy garlicky taste, ginger as well. It's really fantastic.
I had this bowl of bun yu, and the portions are just gigantic. Noodles, mushrooms, jalapenos, a little spicy, and I had that for the next 3 days.
So generous
portions.
We also ventured into the Western section, the vegetable lasagna, and it had a different, interesting taste and flavor to it as well because they use vegan cheese. I was still light, it was not heavy. The marinara sauce was not overpowering. So I think the vegan take is very interesting even for dishes that you order in other restaurants. And definitely it's good for the value.
And I love how vegetable focused everything is. It's really light on the starches, and you're really able to eat a lot and not really leave feeling like you're overstuffed.
Exactly. It has a summer house feeling. So as soon as you enter, there's a coffee and dessert bar, and then there's the next door, which has got lots of light.
And a baby grand piano.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I've never seen anyone playing on it either, for the record. It's just there. And there's also the big giant portrait of the Supreme Master when you walk in, which is a little odd when you first come in. I don't know much about the background. I just know I love the food. But yeah, it's an interesting feel inside.
All right, this is your spot. Wrap it up for us, Michelle.
Whether you're an experienced international vegan eater or kind of new to the non-meat scene, you'll find something at Vegetarian House.
All right, and Ganesh?
There are a lot of options, slightly on the bland side, but there's a lot of categories that I haven't tested yet.
All right, and David?
With 89 menu choices, it's a great value. You'll have some to take home. You've got to try the Vegetarian House.
All right, if you would like to try the Vegetarian House, it's located on East Santa Clara Street at 12th in San Jose. The telephone number is 408-292-3798. It's open for lunch and dinner Wednesday through Monday. Reservations are accepted for parties of 5 or more, and the average tab per person without drinks is under $15.
Check Please Bay Area is made possible by the members of KQED and by
Safe Catch Elite Wild Tuna. Great for athletes, kids, and pregnancy. Safe Catch tests each and every fish for mercury. Available at nearby stores. Walmart Global E-Commerce, with small, agile work teams, is focused on big data, engineering, and e-commerce innovations. Careers available at walmartlabs.com. Sutter Health CPMC, investing in community care for more than 150 years, including 2 new smart hospitals. Your city, your hospital. CPMC2020.org.
Natural Mattress Systems from European Sleepworks, working to improve comfort and wellness for over 40 years. European Sleepworks in Berkeley, online at sleepworks.com. Oakland International Airport, now with flights all over the world. iFlyOAK.com. IRG has over 250 types of natural stone choices in stock today. IRG in Brisbane and Dublin, or at marblecompany.com.